Right, at this point, you should feel confidently about your first two body paragraphs. They are very similar in the way that they're put together. They each state a reason for your claim and give evidence for that, and then wrap up that evidence with a concluding sentence. Body paragraph 3 is going to be similar, but slightly different because instead of providing a reason, you're addressing the opposite argument, the counterclaim. So let's go back to our pretend prompt of should bullies be more harshly punished? If my claim were bullying should have harsher punishments because it can lead to self-esteem problems and even lead to suicide, I need to think, what is a good reason to disagree with me? People who don't think bullies should be more harshly punished, why? And you need to remember that any good argument has smart people on both sides. They just have different opinions. So think, what would be a good reason to disagree with me? So I came up with the idea that punishing bullies might not always fix it. They'll still bully, but they just might get more mad. That would be a reason to not punish someone more. Now, this is kind of written in outline brainstorm style where it's not a complete sentence. I need to put it into a real counterclaim that uses a sentence starter and also includes a rebuttal. So my example here is a counterclaim that you might be familiar with. Some may argue, right, that's our sentence starter, that punishing bullies more won't fix the problem and could actually make it worse. Now, what am I missing here? The rebuttal. So let's look at what a rebuttal is, and then we'll go back and edit this a little bit. A rebuttal is evidence that negates or disagrees with the counterclaim. For example, some people say that everyone should not wear seatbelts because it saves lives, such as when a car plunges into a river off a bridge and the person drowns. Here's our rebuttal. But that's your sign of a good rebuttal, is the but. But statistics show that many more people die in crashes when they don't wear seatbelts. So we've given the other side, then we've proven why that other side is wrong. So let's look back at our topic sentence here for our third body paragraph, our counterclaims paragraph. We need to add a but. Some may argue that punishing bullies won't fix the problem and could actually make it worse, but it is a small risk and it will still deter more bullies if they know they will face punishment. Okay, so we've addressed what the other side might argue, we've given our but, and we've given why that other side is wrong. So here's another example of it, slightly different wording with some nice color coding for you. Although some may argue, so there's a different sentence starter this time, although some may argue that punishing bullies isn't the best solution to eliminate bullying, because bullies might get even more mad and retaliate. I'm going to add but because I want you to use that but to help you remember that you've done the rebuttal. But rebuttal, right? Connects. But the problem begins with them and therefore must be addressed. So again, we've addressed the other side. We've given our but, our rebuttal, to say why that other side is wrong. So another example of this, animal testing is necessary because it helps find cures to diseases and helps researchers develop vital drugs. Our counterclaim to that would be some may argue that animal testing is cruel. Okay, so we've addressed the other side. But now for our topic sentence, we want to address the other side and still give our rebuttal. So we would say some may argue that animal testing is cruel, but the benefits, let's say the life-saving benefits, outweigh that negative. All right, we have addressed the other side and we've given our rebuttal, which proves why that other side is not something that you should worry too much about. As a reminder, there are lots of ways you can start these topic sentences, these counterclaim sentences, but pick one because these phrases are going to alert your reader, hey, I'm presenting the other side now. Otherwise, your reader might get lost and not understand why you are jumping from believing one thing to now all of a sudden arguing the opposite side. So make sure you're using one of these handy dandy sentence starters.